This is the 12th video presentation for the CASE Natural Resources and Ecology course. As you view this video, be sure to make notes of important information. Feel free to pause, repeat, and resume the video whenever necessary. Sustainable Development, Lesson 7.1, Agricultural Stewardship. You have completed Unit 6, Flora and Fauna. Throughout the course, we have looked at all the types of resources found in an ecosystem. This presentation provides information about using those resources to provide food, fiber, and fuel for human use. Sustainability refers to the capacity of a system to continue to support diverse life. Sustainable development refers to meeting current needs without compromising the ability to meet future needs. The three main pillars of sustainable development. Economic growth is often the primary focus of development. To grow in a sustainable way, though, economic impact must be tempered with environmental protection and social equality. To balance human needs, producers consider economic, environmental, and social impacts during the decision-making process. Environmental protection includes investments in renewable energy power capacity, developments and implementation of water conservation, and LED streetlights and energy-efficient buildings as examples. Social equality focuses on social well-being. With the growing gap between rich and poor throughout the world, social equality is lacking. The richest 1% of the world's population owns 40% of the world's wealth, and the poorest 50% share around 1% of the world's wealth. Sustainable use, therefore, is the use of resources in such a way that the resource will be available indefinitely. This delicate balance is referred to as stewardship. Caring for the resources entrusted to them is a primary concern for producers. Sustainable agricultural practices vary by region, climate, soil type, and production system. Many farmers practice sustainable agriculture by diversifying their operations. This is producing a mix of different crops and/or livestock. The best-known form of mixing is where the crop residues are used to feed the animals, while their manures are used as nutrients for the crop. The process of growing two or more crops in the same piece of land during the same season is called multiple cropping, or polyculture. The process of growing two or more dissimilar or unrelated crops in the same piece of land in different seasons is known as crop rotation. Multiple cropping and crop rotation provide benefits such as pest reduction, nutrient replenishment, and improved soil structure. Agroforestry is the term for land use practices in which woody perennials are deliberately integrated with crops and animals on the same land management unit, which provides both ecological and economic interactions. Farmers and ranchers are the stewards of most of the privately owned land and much of the public land in North America. That means they are the administrators and supervisors who manage land resources. These producers work to balance all aspects of production, including environmental and economic effects. The consumer creates demand for a product. Suppliers respond by trying to stimulate, encourage, and feed the demand. Suppliers influence consumers' demands through marketing and advertising, creating desires related to specific lifestyles or ideologies. Consumers punish suppliers by boycotting products if they disagree with supplier behavior. Polls indicate that consumers are interested in sustainable products, but tend to select against this preference due to price, behavior, and mindset. Sustainable consumption is defined by choosing products that require less energy and resources, often produced under socially acceptable conditions, such as fair trade products. Sustainable consumption also includes the replacement of personal resource use with communal resource use, such as car sharing. Finally, sustainable consumption includes simply decreasing consumption. As a review, mark or highlight 3 key points in your notes that are important to remember from this presentation. List 2 ideas or concepts that relate to previous knowledge. List any questions you have about this topic. Discuss these questions with your instructor. Keep any notes you have from this presentation organized and available for use throughout the course. Through Activity 711, Sustainable Use, you will evaluate resource use for sustainability in order to understand how resources are used most efficiently. Your teacher will share a story and more instructions for the activity.